Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're making baked smoked turkey wings. As you can see here, I have 4 pieces. Well, there's actually 3, and here's the wing. Oh, there's more? There's another wing here. Anywho, I just took it out the pack. I am going to give it a quick rinse. I literally rinsed everything. I have a broken nail, so don't mind that. But we're going to give this a nice little bath. I'm going to get all that nasty stuff out of there. We're going to rinse all of that. Along with these wings, we are going to have some cabbage and some jasmine. No, actually basmati rice. So I'm going to give this a rinse. And I'm actually going to do something else. Alright, so I'm going to add some liquid smoke, and I'm just going to put a decent amount. And I'm going to let this sit for, I know it's already smoked already, but I would like to enhance it. So I'm going to let this sit for maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be back. So while that's going, I'm going to actually add some water here. And I'm going to put these ham hocks in here as well. I'm going to give this a quick scrub, a nice little wash to make sure there's no hair or any impurities, you know, anything that looks like all this fat. I'm going to clean this up and I'll be right back again. Alright, so my pot is ready. Actually, it's a crock pot. I'm going to be cooking this ham hock, or these ham hocks in the crock pot, for about 40 minutes till it's nice and tender. I am cooking cabbage, so this is the meat for the cabbage. But what I'm going to do here is actually make my pot liquor. If you guys are from the South, you know what I'm talking about. If not, pretty much the juice for the cabbage. So because I know the ham hocks takes a while to cook, I'm going to cook this first. And once this is nice, tender, and rendered, I'm going to add the cabbage so it could, you know, soak up that flavor. So what I'm adding here is some chicken broth. Half of this, not the whole thing. So this is 32. I'm going to add 16 ounces right in here. That beep that you guys heard was the oven that I preheated at 400 degrees for my turkey. So I'm adding this tricolor pepper mix. Pepper and onion. It was half of the bag, so I added that. If you have fresh ingredients, guys, go ahead and do so. However, this is what I'm using because this is what I have. I'm also going to add some minced garlic. I eyeball everything. I don't do measurements. You put how much your soul desires, okay? But I love garlic. My hubby loves garlic, so we're adding garlic and tons of it, if I can get it to come out. So this is enough. I'm also going to add some Maggi. I'm going to cook 1 head of cabbage. So that. I'm going to add some black pepper to that. Right. And I do kind of don't like spicy too much, so I'm going to add just a little bit of red pepper flakes. That wasn't a little bit. And I'm going to add some water to this. Alright, so I'm adding the water. The water. It's in here. I just want to put enough to cover it, because I don't want all that wet cabbage. Just want, you know, just enough. I think that's enough. Right here, y'all. So if you have the same type of crock pot as I do, then we're going to put it on, I usually put it on, what is it, 8, the one that says beans and lentils. So I'm going to press start, and it said, what number, child? So I'm going to say, girl, I want number 8, and then I'm going to press start. There's more that's going to be, that I'm going to add in here, but I'm going to let this cook first, and when I add the cabbage, I'm going to add the sugar, the butter, the cayenne. Don't tell my baby I'm going to add cayenne, but cayenne. And again, these are optional. But yep, I'm going to go ahead and cover it up. Cover this bad boy up. Make sure it's on the sealed side. And I'm gonna let it do its thing. And like Emerald Lagasse say, we're gonna set it and forget it. All right, so now that my babies are nice and washed, I'm gonna go ahead and season it up. I'm gonna start by adding paprika. Again, put as much as your heart desire. You wanna put the whole bottle, child, put the whole bottle, okay? Then I'm gonna follow that by adding some sofrito. And if you guys, I'm sure you guys know what sofrito is, right? I'm gonna add some sofrito. I see. I'm gonna add some Worcestershire sauce, y'all. Worcestershire. Might as well add all of it. It's almost finished. I just added all of it. I'm going to add some onion powder. Oh my God, look at my sink. Some onion powder, as much as your soul desires. However, if you do want measurements, I'll put it down in the description box. I also have some, it smells so good already. Danger. Garlic powder right here. And I'm gonna give this a quick massage, quick rub, introduce the seasonings to each other. You know, give a nice little welcoming. I don't know if it's just me, but I always talk to objects, food, to get it comfortable, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. I talk to my food, I speak life into my food. I speak life into objects. Oh, child, no, I know. So we're gonna add, we're gonna keep mixing this up. Mix it till it's good enough, all right? Where all of it is evenly coated. Wash your hands, clean your workstation as you go. Make sure it's all in there, okay, guys? So I'm gonna add this to a baking dish. Again, I said my oven was preheated at 400 degrees. I'm gonna add this to the pan. All right, so this is what it looked like thus far. I'm gonna give my hand a quick rinse and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm gonna add some chicken broth. And I also added a couple slices or cuts of butter. But I'm actually gonna add the rest of this. Adding the rest of the chicken broth, and I'm going to, at this time, you could add bell peppers, onions, and let it do its thing. But we kind of like eat it like this after it's done because we're making cabbage as well, so it's gonna have the peppers in that as well. And the juices, so we don't too much care for the juice. We just want this to get nice and tender. And I'm going to put this in the oven for 2 hours. I'm going to cover it up. I'm not going to open it back up again. I'm going to just let it cook for 2 hours at 400 degrees because I want it to be nice and tender, fall off the bone. At 1 hour and 30 minutes, I might check it. I don't know. We'll see. But usually 2 hours. So this is what it looks like, and now we're going to cover it up. Now I know a lot of people who know how to cook, but they have yet to master the art of cooking rice. White rice, basmati rice, whatever rice. They struggle. If you are one of those people, you're in luck because I'm making rice and I'm going to show you how. This is just me and another person eating. I'm not going to cook too much. So what I'm going to do first and what you're going to do first is wash your rice. Don't listen to what them people are saying. Wash that starch out of your rice. Clean it. You don't know what's in here. You don't know. So wash it in cold water. Not too hot. But cold water. Wash it like 3 times. Give it a scrub. Give it a bath. You know? Wash it. You're going to clean your rice until the water runs clear. You see how starchy it looks? Or cloudy? We're gonna rinse this until it's clear. I'll be back to show you. You're gonna do this and drain it, that and drain it, 3 times. I'll be back, y'all. When you're straining your rice or pouring the water out, a cup of rice might, jump ship. You can't save them all, so allow it. That's 2 cold water. Taking these babies a shower. Nice stuff. You see the water's starting to look clear. So this is going to be the last wash. Again, you might have some water still in the bottom. It's okay. And like I said, a cup of rice might be like, not me. It's okay. Can't save them all. I'm gonna strain this. To our pot, to my pot, I have 2 cups of water. Some salt, 2 tablespoons of salt. And a tablespoon of olive oil. That's what we got going on here. The water is boiling. Now I'm gonna add the rice to the center. All right, so now that the rice is added to the center, I'm gonna evenly distribute it. Give it a nice stir. And I'm still on high heat, just for a little bit though. Leave it on high heat. Once it starts to boil again like it's doing now, I'm going to bring that temperature down to like 7 and let it do its thing. It's still uncovered. Leave it uncovered. You want all the water to evaporate. I was about to say disappear. You want all the water to evaporate. Make sure, if you want, you can taste your water, because whatever your water tastes like, that's what your rice is going to taste like. So if you want bland rice, you know what to do. If you need more flavor, you know what to do. So we're gonna let this go, but we're gonna bring the temp down to like 7. All right, you can see the water is evaporating. Give it a stir, make sure it doesn't stick. My number is still on 7, the temp still on 7. I'm gonna stir it. We're all good. We'll be back in like 2 minutes maybe. All right, so at this point, I'm going to add aluminum foil over this pan or pot, and I'm going to cover it. Here, yeah, here. And then I'm going to bring the temp, sorry guys, I'm going to bring the temp down to a 1. And I'm just going to leave it a 1, and I'm going to let it do its thing. And then I'm just going to cover it. This is how y'all would say in steaming it, pressuring it, not releasing the air, however you want to call it. But we're going to leave this like this and just, we're not even going to open this. We're just going to leave it 30 minutes, 35 minutes, just leave it. All right guys, so here we have the cabbage. I just added some water. I'm gonna try to break it apart. This could come out. So we have the cabbage. I'm gonna give it a quick rinse. Let it soak. Actually, I'm gonna let it soak in the water until my meat is done. Until the meat is nice and tender. And so far, we have 32 minutes remaining. All right, y'all, it's been over 30 minutes, and I'm gonna show you what the rice looks like. Look at this white rice, y'all. Look at this. There's no mush. Look at this. Look what you guys just made. Some white rice. Oh my goodness. With the cabbage and the turkey wings that's in that oven. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so good. So don't tell nobody you can't make no white rice, because Olivia taught you. Look at this rice, y'all. Nice, and look. Y'all just made some rice. All right, guys, so the pressure cooker's done. I'm gonna let it steam out. I'm gonna open it and we're gonna do what it do. All right, so this what it's looking like. All right, so to this, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of sugar. Those who know, you know. Sa compoan. Ya tú sabes. Some parsley. And some butter. That much. And I'm actually gonna start it back again, but I'm gonna cook it with the top open or off. So I added the cabbage. I'm gonna push it down, push it all in, and just let it cook. Some people don't like the white part, like the inside. I eat all of it, but if you don't want to add it, you don't have to add it. Taste your broth. I tasted it, and this tastes phenomenal. So I have it going again, but it's just gonna be boiling, but I'm not gonna cover it up. I'm gonna just let this cook and monitor it. You guys, after 35 minutes, this is done. This is done. After I plate it, you guys will see what it looks like. But so far we have the rice done. We made the cabbage. We're just waiting on the turkey. But yeah, this is done. I'm gonna bring down the temperature and just let it simmer. But this is definitely done. Look at all this juice. Look at the pot right there. Alright guys, so this is at 1.5 hours. This is what it looks like. I'm going to flip this over. And for the last 30, I'm just gonna cook it without the foil. But y'all, this is coming along just like I want it. Oh, it's splattered on my thigh. Goodness. But anyway, guys, it's already tender, but I'm gonna let it continue to cook, and I'll check on it in about 30 to 45 minutes. Y'all, the food is ready. The food is done. Guys, we made white rice, we made cabbage, and we made some juicy turkey wings. Look at this. Let me show you what the plating would look like. Y'all, I'm about to cry. Y'all cannot tell me that this does not look good. Look at this turkey wing. Look at the rice. Look at the plating. If you guys liked what I created, give this video a like. Leave a comment of what you would have added or took away. And subscribe to my channel for more of this. This is only the beginning, y'all. I love to do this. I love to cook. Look, some finishing touches. This tastes so good. Look. Y'all, I'm out. I'm about to eat. I'll see y'all later, roommates.